Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. This is Pokemon Yellow Gen 1. My first Nuzlocke, like I said. I'm Infamous OG 1973, and this is with Team Retro from Nostalgic Gaming Retro, which you can find on both YouTube and I believe on Twitter. It's the same channel name for their Discord channel, which is Nostalgic Gaming Retro as well. So you can get them on Discord too. Like I said, my name is Infamous OG 1973. That's my gamer name. You can find me on Discord, YouTube, and Minds.com. On Discord and YouTube, I have my own channel. It's called Gaming with Infamous. On Minds.com, I go by my real name, which is Roger Hansen, so you can check me out there too if you're on Minds.com and see how you like this. So today we have a different stage of the game that we're going into now. Instead of me doing the rules like I do with as always in all these videos for the beginning part, I'm going to read out the rules for the league because that's what we're going to be going into here before long. I am approaching the Pokemon League now, and I was not wanting to do it, but I was encouraged to do it by Nostalgia or Rapid Glitch, whichever name he goes by with you, but to do it, to go ahead and finish the game off. So reluctantly I decided I was going to do it. When I first started, I just wanted to avoid doing the league, but I guess I can go further. So instead of doing all of the rules and point systems like I've done in the previous ones, I'm going to go over the league rules with you so that you understand how the league rules work. Now, if you've made it to this point so far, you deserve a pat on the back, is what Nostalgia says. However, to ensure that this Nuzlocke has a definitive and certain adjustments to the rules have had to be made, while others may cease to exist here. This is the league, after all, and it will be tough. Now, losing points. The nickname rule still applies here, and as before, it's a loss of 5 points. Pokemon that faint, whether in battle or away from the fight, i.e. faint due to poisoning or poison, is still a loss of 10 points for each Pokemon down. As before, any use of health or effects healing items is a loss of 20 points. Reviving a Pokemon or buying one back in after dice roll is a loss of 25 points, and we'll get to the dice roll here in a minute. Now, blacking out no longer results in a negative 50 points. A negative 50 point loss plus hard reset to ensure that the game doesn't loop on itself. Instead, the player loses 10 points per fallen Pokemon as mentioned previously, totaled up to about 260 points depending on the party size, plus an additional 10 points for losing the league as well as a dice roll. Now, the one Pokemon per area rule no longer applies. Now that you've reached the league, the entire map is now open to you. This is to allow you the chance to build up a team should you need to, and yes, you can catch multiple Pokemon from the same area if need be. Now this is the dice roll. If a player reaches Blackout, then that player will need to roll on a virtual dice the number of dice lands. No, on a virtual dice. The number of dice lands. No, the number the dice lands on will determine which Pokemon in that same numbering position in your party must be discarded from your party. So that means, like, on your, when you pop up your menu to see what all of your Pokemon are, you'll have the first one on top, the second one under that, the third one. It's where you can switch them around and stuff. So whatever the six-sided dice rolls on, that determines which Pokemon is gone. So whichever one must be discarded out of your party. It's then up to you if you wish to buy the Pokemon back in, but that will work the same as a revive, and it'll cost you 25 extra points. Alternatively, you can pull another Pokemon from your PC if it was stored and not dead in its place, or catch another Pokemon. Yeah, alternatively, you can pull another Pokemon from your PC if it was not stored as a permadeath in its place, or you can pull it out of the computer in the dead Pokemon's place, or just catch another Pokemon. Now, gaining points. As before with gym leaders, the Elite Four are the only ones that can grant you 25 points when beaten. However, this is a one-time offer for each member of the four, so you can't farm for points. So that means you can only get 25 points from the Elite Four one time, the first time you battle them, and after that you don't get any more points. So that basically sums up the rules for the Pokemon thing. And I did find something else out too from Nostalgia, and that's the permadeaths. Okay, even though they're in the computer and listed as permadeath, you can use their abilities. So instead of having them in the computer as a permadeath, you can have them in your party, and then use, like, say if you got a bird that has fly, you can still use the fly, but just don't revive them. You know, don't restore his health, because that'll cost you 25 points. Or like if you have dig and you need to use dig, something like that. He said there's a term for that too. It's called an HD slave or something like that. So now this part right here is a huge puzzle. It's a big maze, and I believe I'm going into the academy now, right? Yeah, going into the cave. I actually had to go and research on this because it was pretty tough. You gotta know your way through here and bring repels, because you'll get hit left and right. I also want to mention something too. I've been saying not to worry about farming and stuff, but towards the end here I found out that farming was actually the smart thing. I should have been doing that instead of giving up and just fighting the trainers. But I won't go any farther with that because I don't want to make a spoiler out of it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. It's pretty tough fighting the Elite Four. So basically I've made it to the academy. I've showed all my badges, and I can go into Victory Lane or Victory Road, whatever it's called. after getting up here, I have to go through this cave. And at this point, I have 101 points. So. And then right here, I have to get through that. And for me to get through that, I need to have strength. I hit cut on accident. I have absolutely no idea why I did that either. Yeah. So this part 19 has been the most annoying video out of all of them to put together, because we had to go through and do a lot of discussions and stuff and get things organized the way we needed it. Like I said, I really didn't want to have to come and do the league, so the whole time I didn't even take time even going through the rules on it and discussing it. Even when I was doing the videos, I didn't say what the rules were for it, but I ended up doing it anyhow. And I'm not going to say that I regret doing it, I'm just going to say it was really, really annoying. Going through the last part of the ordinary game, all of the Pokemon are like way below me on levels, but then I get up here and I go through the Elite Four and all of a sudden they just slam you. It's kind of one part of it that I really didn't want to say, didn't want to make a spoiler on that, but just be prepared. These aren't anything like the ones that you go against in the regular game, at least for the Elite Four. And the ones that are in the cave, they are tougher, don't get me wrong, but they're still nothing like the ones you go against with the Elite Four. There's a big surprise at the end too. And see, like right here, I had to figure out the map and where I needed to go. I actually paused right there so that I could go and do my research. Check the map or video out that I'm following to figure out how to get through this. Because like I told you, I'm no Pokemon guru, so I have absolutely no problem with saying that I have to rely on YouTube. I used to do it all the time for Minecraft. It's actually pretty fun going on there, finding tutorials on how to do things. More people should do that, but I gave it up. There we go. Start getting through by putting stones down on top of those levers. It opens it up, and then you go through that. Finally going up against level 44 here, and you'll go up against stronger ones too. Yeah, it's like I said, I didn't really get off of here right around the halfway mark so that you guys can just watch the video and everything, but I just wanted to tell everybody, you know, if you guys are interested in getting involved with some challenges and stuff like that, check out Nostalgia Gaming's Discord channel. I'm going to kind of slow down on my own channel when it comes to retro games, but instead of putting them on my channel, I'm going to turn them over to Nostalgia and let him put them on his. So if you guys want to catch some of the stuff I do, that's probably the best place to do it. I'll still have retro running until somewhere around in August, I believe, but after that, it's going to go to Nostalgia. I still edit and do all that stuff on there, play some retro games with them and stuff, but that's strictly what I want to do because I've been doing way too much as it is. I'm practically doing way too much, I mean literally. But anyhow, we have some pretty good challenges on there. There's going to be a Christmas calendar challenge coming up here before long that we're going to do. A lot of fun things if you want to be a part of that. You know, figure out how to get on his Discord channel if you want to do it. Go on there and tell him you'd like to get involved and do it. And then like this right here, you know, I just got started with Team Retro, and we've been doing Pokémon Nuzlocke. I just finished up doing a Chameleon Twist race with 2 other people. It was all pretty fun to do. So, with all that being said, I'm gonna shut up and let you guys keep watching this because the music's just literally driving me crazy.